Excuse me, sir. Are you girly funny?
Me?
Wait.
You talking about girl, he funny?
Yeah.
You talking about the funny one? Me?
That's you?
Yeah, that's me, bro.
You're on Kai's stream. What do you do for a living if they don't know who you are, man?
Well, honestly, you know me. I'm an average black guy, so you know I do them also. I steal cars. I'm not in my son's life, just like my dad wasn't in my life. You know, things like that.
That's it?
That's it.
So how do you stay humble? You're famous, man.
I'm not famous just yet.
You're famous, bro. You're
I'm
famous.
not famous just
You're famous.
Yet.
Tell them.
Not just yet. Not just yet. No, I'm just a real humble guy. You know, I feel like being humble, that's the best way to, like, you know, keep it going.
Let me ask you this. Have you made your first $1 million?
No.
Don't lie, man.
No. It's going to take me a little while to get to that meal. Have you made your first million?
I'm 17, man. I haven't made my first million yet.
We can tell. Any with them panda dunks, nigga. I watch them niggas.
You see what I'm doing? I'm doing interviews. I'm 17 years old. What's some advice you would give me so I can get into a position like yours?
Get some bitch.
Where can they find you on social media?
Gary Funny 1X on all platforms. Check me out.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Excuse me, sir. Sauce, welcome, man. Can I interview really quickly?
Hold on, goddamn, Jimmy Neutron. You pulled up a little quick, Jimmy. What's up, my boy? What's going on? What's your name?
Braden, man. Nice to meet you. Quick question for you.
Yeah.
How old were you when you made your first $1 million?
23 years old when I got to state penitentiary, TDC.
How'd you make your first million so young?
Stop having relationships with women for free.
You do make music though, right?
Yeah. On the weekends. I'm a rapper on the weekends.
A rapper on the weekends. Who's one artist you've worked with in the past that stuck out the most?
Little Boosie, because he a real street.
Yeah? Who's one artist you want to work with in the future?
I don't want to work with nobody.
And if there's an artist out there watching, how much you charge for a feature?
30,000, 15,000 for the verse, 15,000 for the video with the promo.
If someone is watching this video at home and they're young, right, and they want to get into a position like yours in the future, what's something you would tell them? Go deep inside.
To apply yourself. If you do not apply, then you're letting it fly. If you don't apply the pressure, then you want lesser. You know what I'm saying? You have to put your foot forward in order for you to afford it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So you gotta be a person that's doing more actions than talking. It's okay to plan. It's okay to prepare, and it's okay to have a blueprint. But to not plan is to mean you're planning to fail. But to sit around all day with your ideas and your plans and a bunch of what you would, could, and should do, and not actually making the actions and actually getting the work done and seeing through with it, and you just did a bunch of bullshit, wasting time and bullshit and talking.
Thank you for your time, man. I appreciate you, bro.
14,000.
They don't know who you are, man. What do you do for a living?
I own Rolling Loud.
You're presenting these shows twice a year now?
2 domestic, and then we have a bunch international.
What does it feel like to go global with this?
I mean, it's just a dream in general, man. You know, we started here in Miami and just when it started going crazy and the demand was there, and it's just great.
How old are you today?
36.
So what was the first step you had to take to get into your position?
Well, Rolling Loud started with our touring business, and we started doing like small concerts in local venues with Dope E&T, and then it kind of like blended into like something bigger, which was Rolling Loud.
And do you think you need to be connected to get to your position, like with artists?
I think you just need money now.
For someone who's watching at home, right? What's some advice you'd give them to really break like the financial freedom process?
When I started, I did it because I loved what I did, and I think it's really important for you just to think if you could get up every day and do this, would you be happy? I think I didn't really have anything, and I was staying on the couch and shit, and we've all been there, so I think if personally you just need to love what you do, the money will come, the money will flow. You know, you just gotta, you know.
That's true. Where can I find you on social media, man?
At Matt Zingler.
Thank you so much, man.
Pleasure.
Excuse me, sir, quick question. Are you Ben Kicks?
Yeah.
You think I can interview really quickly?
Yeah.
How's it going? Nice to meet you. I'm Braden. Let me ask you this, man. You used to be one of the biggest resellers in the game, shoes.
Yeah.
What was your trick to marketing back then?
First off, you got to find something that you love to do, and obviously sneakers is like my passion and what I want to do. Aside from that, obviously you got to stay consistent, but your network is your net worth. So you got to get around the right individuals and let them market you while marketing yourself, doing whatever your passion is.
Can you kind of explain it to me of how you're having other people market for yourself?
Let's say there was like celebrities or artists, and they were like, listen, you know, we need a pair of sneakers, and obviously I was the first one with 1,000 pairs of that sneaker. So what I would do is I'd say, okay, cool, let's say I paid $400 for the sneaker, and I was selling it for $8. I would tell the celebrity, listen, I'll give it to you for $400, I'll give it to you at cost, but then go and repost this picture of 1,000 pairs, when then you'll go and sell those 1,000 at $800 instead of $4.
And don't you have 1 million followers on Instagram?
Yeah.
So how are you able to go from 0 to 1 million followers?
Honestly, doing the same thing, sticking to it, staying consistent, and just building out the relationships, because that's everything you got.
And obviously sales and relationships are very different, so how are you able to connect with these celebrities?
Connecting with celebrities, I was able to connect with one celebrity, obviously DJ Khaled. From there, everything else just came about, and he would introduce me to one person, next guy would introduce you to the next person, and in a humble way, when you're the plug, for whatever the situation is, everybody comes to you for what they need. So kind of just ricocheted off of that.
And where can they find you on social media, man?
Benjamin Kicks.
Thank you so much, man. Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Yeah.
You're Nola, right?
Yeah.
I have a quick question. Can I interview really quickly?
For sure.
Being one of 2 owners of Hellstar, how did you get into this position?
I'm not gonna lie, just having the right people around me. Like, you gotta think, when you grow around like niggas like Young Thug, Lil Baby and people like that, you in a good room, it's up to you to take the action. You just gotta stay down with the people that's really with you. Like Young Thug, that's really my brother, so I just put everything on him. And then the reaction came from y'all. God is good.
Someone who's watching at home, there's a lot of clothing brands that are competing very tightly against each other. How did you stand up?
I'm starting another brand just to compete against myself. I don't look at street like other brands like competition. I look at it like I'm my own competition. I started Nuclear with Young Thug. I'm about to drop a new brand. Don't look at anybody else. Just look tunnel vision.
What's the ratio in a business like this? Like, what does $1 make you in this brand?
I'm not gonna lie. So we trying to keep it affordable for kids that's 9-to-5 workers and shit. So that's why we kind of do like shit that's cheap and shit that's expensive for the high-end people. Like people that's wealthy people don't want to wear what the regular pedestrian wears. So if you put your mind into it, you can do it too.
How do I get in the door with these people that you've met, like the high-end celebrities?
It's hard. You got to know somebody that's in there to get you in there. You definitely could do it by pulling up to every show, pulling up to it. Just show them that you're really working. Like once you pull up to like wherever they at, they gonna see you outside so many times that they gonna be like, this little kid really working. Then they gonna give you an interview.
Who's one person that's rocked your brand in the past that's really stuck out to you the most?
My boy Jetta, Justin Jefferson, and like LeBron's son.
Bronny?
Yeah.
What's something you tell your younger self when you were starting Hellstar a few years ago?
I look at myself every day like I just gotta better myself. Every day I wake up like I gotta make something new. That's how Hellstar is.
Thank you so much, man.
I'm the definition of a Hellstar. Remember that.
Yo, Caprice, that's you, right? Can I interview really quickly?
Yeah, let's get it.
How do you stand out with all the competition?
Really, it's just doing your research and also building that personal brand, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big advocate for people who don't buy from businesses, people buy from people, so.
And how have you built such a strong and loyal fan base?
Yeah, I'm just very transparent, honestly, about everything, so my supporters can rock with that, and I don't be trying to keep up no image or anything like that. It's just I put out what I do, and whoever fuck with it, fuck with it. If you don't, you don't, you know?
How old are you?
I just turned 19 last month.
What's the most you've ever made in a single month?
650,000.
Out of that 650 grand, how much is profit?
Probably about 380.
Do you run ads or is it all just personal brand?
I do run. I just started running ads though. At first, I got to about 1.5 million in sales completely organic.
And how do you think you're going to scale from 7 to 8 figures?
Getting the right team around you. I recently delegated a lot of things and I felt like I over-delegated, so I kind of brought back and now I'm more hands-on with stuff. So really finding that good team that's going to work and help you scale for real.
So how do you find the right team members?
Nobody's going to love your business or support your business as much as you are. So really you got to find people that have that good intent with your business, with your brand, that want to see it go far, not just for the moment, you know?
And this hoodie you're wearing right now is your brand, correct?
This is actually unreleased, coming out at the end of the month. You know what I'm saying?
As a 19-year-old, did you grow up rich, man?
No, I did not grow up rich. My business is completely self-made, but I do have a loving family that loves me and supports me dearly, and I wouldn't be here without them, you know?
And when you were younger, what were your dreams? What do you want to do in the future?
I actually was hooping. I wanted to be a hooper, and I always just wanted to be an entrepreneur, kind of make my own money, you know what I mean?
What's the biggest mistake you think you've made on your journey?
The biggest mistake I've made on my journey is having business partners that don't care for your business as much as you do.
And in the future, how do you feel if people resell your products?
Honestly, do what you got to do, but I make sure that my peoples can buy it at retail price on my website, so.
If there's one message you'd give your younger self, what would it be?
You that nigga, act like it.
Where can I find you on social media?
Caprice and Project Capri everywhere.
Thank you so much, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you once again, bro.
Excuse me, sir. Are you on Yeka Kongu?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Can I ask you a quick question?
Of course.
How old were you when you made your first $1 million?
My rookie year, so I was barely 19, 20 years old.
How old are you today?
24.
You've been a millionaire for 4 years.
Yeah.
What's one thing you've learned about money?
Money comes and goes, man. You got to really be financially smart. You know, a lot of dudes out here go broke, and you got to really take care of your finances. You know, we're young and sometimes, and we blow money. So I feel like for young dudes coming in the NBA, we got to really take care of our paper and, you know, protect ourselves for the future.
Has there ever been one financial mistake you think you've made in your career so far?
I think so, yeah. Real estate. You know, I bought a house, got rid of it too early. I just ended up selling it for less than what it was worth, so.
Moving forward, is there anything specific you could tell us that you're investing in?
I put in some money into Globe Life. It's going pretty well.
And when you were younger, did you think you were going to be in the NBA in the future?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've always, you know, it's my plan A. Never had a plan B.
What's one thing you did differently growing up?
Confidence. Confidence is key for me. You know, I grew up, you know, telling myself that I can be where, you know, dudes like, you know, LeBron, Kobe, D-Wade are. And, you know, 5 years later, here I am now.
Where can they find you on social media?
Big Zero, follow me.
Thank you so much, man.
No
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much.
Who am I here with today?
Luke Belmar,
What do you do for a living?
e-commerce, crypto, and investing.
And out of those 3 industries, which one's made you the most amount of money?
Crypto.
Why so?
Investing since $588 in Bitcoin, so it's been a while. I actually started investing when I was waiting tables back in Washington, D.C. in 2015.
And in crypto, is Bitcoin the main thing you invest in?
Bitcoin is kind of the king of crypto. So you always want to have a chunk of your portfolio there. But then if you spend enough time in crypto, you start investing in altcoins and other projects. But definitely if you're a beginner, Bitcoin is where it's at.
And one thing I've definitely seen recently, the stock market just crashed the other day, but Bitcoin held its values. What's your opinion on that?
Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation, but it's also a hedge against government uncertainty. You don't know when Trump's going to tweet the next thing that's going to tank the market. So Bitcoin is a hedge against global policy, inflation, and overall against the government.
And where do you see Bitcoin in the next few years?
250,000.
You think so?
Absolutely. What do you think?
I don't want to give an opinion, but I would have got to agree with you if we're being honest.
Yeah, 250 bands.
And I'm 17 years old. What's some advice you give someone like my age who's trying to get into the crypto world?
Find mentors, find a community of winners, and always level up when it comes to your education. You never want to say, hey, I have nothing to learn. I have nothing to level up on, because that's the moment you die.
How old are you today?
29.
How long have you been making money for?
9 years.
9 years.
Yeah.
Over these last 9 years, what's one lesson you learned about money someone who does not have money should know?
It's easier to spend it than it is to make it. So preserve every dollar and realize that it's an opportunity for the future. It's about taking care of your family, having peace of mind, and developing true wealth.
That's amazing. Do you have a social media they can check you out?
At Luke Belmar everywhere. Probably see me on your news feed. And if not, the algorithm will catch you.
Thank you so much, man. Bye.